Alright guys, welcome back to class. Thank you all for being here. Got a few things to talk about. I'm going to start off with the joke of the day. What did the sea say to the sand? Nothing. It just waved. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about something that affects all of us every day, the water cycle. How many of you guys have taken an EAPS course? So we're all pretty familiar with the water cycle. So today we're going to watch a video that explains what the water cycle is, how it works, and more importantly, the positive and negative impacts that it has on society and the economy. All right.
The USGS states that over 322 billion gallons of water is consumed per day in the United States from a variety of sources, which includes irrigation, thermoelectric power, or human drinking. The law of conservation of mass states that matter cannot be created nor destroyed. However, matter can change forms. Water works in the exact same way, such that while these billions of gallons are being consumed, the water cycle serves to replenish what is being lost. Merriam-Webster Dictionary states the water cycle as a sequence of conditions through which water passes from vapor in the atmosphere to precipitation upon land or water surfaces, and ultimately back into the atmosphere. So how does this process work? A water molecule exists in three possible states. Solid water comes in the form of ice cubes, snow, or glaciers. Liquid water can be found in bodies of water, such as oceans, seas, lakes, rivers, or ponds. Gaseous water comprises clouds, fogs, mists, or other water vapors. It is also important to note the fluidity of the water cycle. In the process, a water molecule can convert in any order between a solid, liquid, and gas. There is no fixed beginning or end of the water cycle, and a water cycle can reverse, skip, or halt at any steps at any point depending on the environmental conditions. To begin explaining the water cycle, we'll start at evaporation. Water begins as a liquid, and evaporation is the process that changes liquid water to gaseous water. In evaporation, the water transfers from the Earth's surface to the atmosphere, and heat increases the rate of evaporation. One such source of heat is the sun. The next step of the water cycle is condensation. Condensation is the sequence where gaseous water in the atmosphere condenses into liquid water. This is the inverse process of evaporation and is responsible for the formation of clouds. Precipitation occurs when water is released from the clouds and returned to the Earth's surface. Precipitation can take many forms, which include rain, freezing rain, sleet, snow, or hail. One final important step of the water cycle to discuss is infiltration, which is the process of water on the Earth's surface entering the soil. Once in the soil, water can enter bodies of water, aquifers, which are just underwater reservoirs of water, or be absorbed by the roots of plants. The water cycle has been utilized as a tool by many countries to increase renewable energy production. One such manner of utilizing the water cycle comes from hydropower, in which the flow of water is manipulated to turn turbines that generate energy. The construction of dams and water reservoirs create the flow possible for efficient hydroelectric production. The human impact on the water cycle cannot be overstated. Increased rates of deforestation, water extraction, and global warming all have significant impacts on the timing and magnitude of the water cycle process, such as increased rates of evaporation due to global warming. The disruption of the water cycle can have some massive impacts on the environment and economy. Over 90% of natural disasters are water-related and include aridification, wildfires, pollution, floods, and especially droughts. A University of Tokyo researcher, Carolyn Pius, reported that the global economic loss caused by droughts are significantly higher than any other natural disaster, estimated at a cost of around $6 to $8 billion each year. To combat the natural disasters that can arise from the water cycle, specifically drought, water conservation has become a major focus. Governments have placed an emphasis on everybody to implement water conservation habits into their daily lives. Some simple actions include turning off the water while you're brushing your teeth and shaving, or taking shorter showers. Hopefully you all learned a little bit about the water cycle, the steps of it, as well as the positive and negative impacts it has on the environment, the economy, society, and ultimately, yourself. Hopefully going forward, you're a little more mindful on your water use. Thanks for watching.
Alright guys, what do you guys think of that video?
Slay.
I lucky thought it was
Oh, this is so hot. Oh.